and welcome to the Practically Minimal blog. If we haven't met yet, my name is Shauna and I am the founder of Practically Minimal, where we focus on all things minimalist and all things mindful to help us kind of create more of that time, energy, and money that we all, want to add more in our lives. So I am so excited about today's guest. This is Amanda May, and Amanda is a manifestation expert and money manifestation coach. And Amanda, I was kind of thinking about like how to explain how we know each other. I mean, it's definitely through Instagram, but we've been talking for quite a while. I think almost since I started the blog about 2 years ago. So yeah, we connected on Instagram. She has been part of some of Practically Minimal's programs in the past. And if you guys search on the blog, she has actually done a Q&A interview with us probably about 1.5 years ago. So search manifestation right in the blog and you can bring that one up. So welcome, Amanda. Thanks so much for joining us today.
It's been 2 years. It's been about 2 years. And it's been about 1.5 years since the last interview. Time is flying.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so crazy. But that's when I really started my coaching practice, was about right around the same time. It was 2 years ago. Right. And I was still working as a financial advisor. So that's actually a really good foray into me and what I do. I started out working as a financial advisor. I got into self-development over a decade ago. And I like to say at its very core, manifestation is self-development, right? It is bettering ourselves, thinking positively, but in the more spiritual woo-woo aspect of it, manifestation is the law of attraction. I equate the two. There's other laws of the universe. I will not go into them right now. I even get confused, but the law of attraction simply states that like attracts like energy attracts like energy. So what the energy that we embody, we can choose to embody a specific energy, and now we'll attract more of it into our lives. It's basically, thinking our thoughts into existence. As crazy as it sounds.
I love that. Yeah, that's such a good, simple way to put it, thinking our thoughts into existence. So I know that today we're going to get a little bit into, we're going to connect decluttering and manifestation. So Amanda's got some awesome advice on that. But just kind of diving a little bit deeper as in like to what manifestation is, like, do you have what's your practice like? Like what kind of elements would be part of like a manifestation practice? Just for some of us who might be kind of new to the woo.
I love it. I feel like my practice is, I call it a self-development practice, but like I said, that is manifestation at its core. So let's say an average day for me, I have what I call my manifestation arsenal or my toolkit. Let's call it a toolkit. It's a little nicer. So there's a bunch of tools in my manifestation toolkit, and a lot of them consist of journaling. I'm journaling out anything, putting pen to paper, getting things out of my head onto paper. So that could be negative. What am I feeling right now that's negative? Because manifestation is all about feeling good, because when we feel good, we attract more of the good feelings. A lot of it is, journaling out the negative, journaling out limiting beliefs, and creating new beliefs. That's on the other side of that. The other side is the positive side, creating new beliefs, journaling out what we want in our lives, kind of like goals. Right? A lot of people are familiar with making goals lists. But when it comes to manifestation, we like to kind of make those goals in the present when we write them down, right? So we're writing them down as if they're already happening or as if they have already happened. Instead of saying, I want to have a six-figure year next year. I want to have one, as if it's not here yet. When it comes to manifestation practices, instead of saying that, you're saying it as if it has already happened. So I am so happy and grateful I have reached my first six-figure year. So now let's going on is that you're starting the manifestation process. You're embodying the version of yourself who already has the 6-figure year, and like attracts like. So now you're actually attracting the 6-figure year to begin with.
Right.
It's kind of like tricking your mind, basically.
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
No, it makes total sense. So instead of saying something like, oh, I really want to have a 6-figure,
Yep.
because then you're just attracting more of like wanting to have that year.
And not having it yet.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah. So kind of that as if kind of, I think of it like an affirmation too, right? Like an as if kind of affirmation. Or
exactly. That's absolutely. And I think right now, I think a lot of people, they're doing self-development practices and they don't even realize that it really has a lot to do with manifestation practices. Yeah. A lot of people use affirmations, right? I am strong. I am confident. I am wealthy. I am abundant. And they don't realize that that's a manifestation practice, right? Because you're in that I am state, as in I already have it. So you're embodying that energy in the here and now. Even if you don't have it yet, you're basically tricking your subconscious mind into believing you do have it. Then you're going to attract more of it to you, i.e. attract it to begin with. Right. And then you step into that I am space. Now I am actually wealthy. I am really confident. Now you're really embodying the energy.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so decluttering, like how does that fit in to helping us manifest our next level in our life or in our business?
When I first got into manifestation, well, maybe not when I first got into it, but maybe like a year into it, I decided I wanted to do a course with a coach. And it was a money bootcamp course. And one of the very first manifestation practices that I ever was taught was decluttering. So this is a manifestation practice. When you do it consciously, and I'll talk about that in a minute, this just, to me, decluttering ties into manifestation. Like they're just one and the same. And I need to declutter every time I want to reach my next level. So as far as, okay, so let's say we want to manifest our next level, or a better version of ourselves, right? Now we know this better version of ourselves has a neat room, right? This better version of ourselves, maybe she's more minimalish, he or she or they. This better version of ourselves, she's better with money. All of these attributes, right, that we are trying to achieve. Now we got to get rid of everything in our current reality that's not coming with us to that future reality. And that's the decluttering process.
Right. Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, so anything that's really not like aligning with who you want to become, because to have it physically present is sort of attracting just kind of the same old thing.
Right. And exactly, having it physically present is just attracting the same old thing. But also, energetically speaking, when we open up space by getting rid of things, we open up space for the new things to come in, right? All the new that we're attracting. So, okay, let's do some examples. My next level self is financially abundant, really good with money, has a wonderful relationship with money, right? So she doesn't have a messy wallet, right?
Right.
But my current self has a messy wallet, and it's all crumpled up dollar bills and crumpled up receipts. And let's clean that wallet. We got to declutter the wallet so that the wallet looks like what our next level self's wallet looks like.
Right.
Following me?
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And that's an easy, quick example that we can all do today.
Yep, that's, it's just clearing up space energetically, but also mimicking who we want to be. I always say future self. Who is your future self? Does your future self have, is she still holding on to, okay, my future self didn't have any more clothes with holes in them, right? No ripped clothes, no ratty clothes. Go and declutter your clothes. Get rid of everything that's not coming with you to your next level. Now you're freeing up energy, you're freeing up space for, either your next level self's clothes to come in, or just freeing up the space and getting rid of it, because your future self doesn't have clothes with holes in it. That was one of my big things.
Yeah, that, you know what, that's really good
things.
Don't want to say like,
and I might not even have been wearing them, but they were taking up energetic space. I just wasn't getting rid of them. So the clutter is real. I love that.
That's true. Yeah, because it's like we don't want to like waste things or like whatever kind of that mindset is of like wanting to hold on to that stuff or feeling wasteful for maybe letting it go. But I mean, if you have a closet full of, you know, clothes that are falling apart, you know, where are you going to fit the clothes, you know, that represent like who you want to be, like the really nice, well-fitting ones that fit you now and that, you know, work for that lifestyle that you're going for. So yeah, you've got to make room for all of that, right?
You want to make room for all of that. And also what this does is it's sending a big message to the universe saying, I am ready for my next level. I'm ready to expand. I am doing the work on the back end, so to speak, to start getting to my next level and to start calling in my next level. And I'm ready for it. And it's just like I keep saying, energetically speaking, it really is liberating because you're freeing up literal energy. Everything is energy. Your ratty clothes are energy. Your crumpled up receipts, that's energy. So now, you know, you're getting rid of a lot of that and you're freeing up a lot of space.
Oh, I love that. And I mean, it kind of ties in a little bit, I think, too, with like if you are, you know, even starting a business, if you have a business or even, you know, within sort of like your career, if all of your systems, like if you don't have the proper systems, like to help you grow and you have, you know, files piling up everywhere, that kind of thing, then like how are you going to be able to kind of grow and keep yourself organized like in your business and get to the next level like as far as your business goes as well. So I think that ties into everything.
That's why I said it's one of my favorite manifestation tools. It's like the basis of everything. Every time I imagine, okay, what does next level Amanda look like? Okay, so now I make like, you know, either a list or I write it out, like all these attributes for next level Amanda. Okay, now it's time to declutter. So I go and I declutter. And even going on the example that you just said with the business, okay, so when I started moving away from my job in the financial sector to start my online coaching business, I had to get rid of so much stuff. I had drawers filled with paperwork. I had, you know, just so much clutter from that old life, but that's the old life. I don't want the old life anymore. I want to make room for the new life. Yeah. So it's really, a lot of people don't talk about it, but for me, decluttering is always the very first step when I'm trying to reach my next level. And that doesn't even, it's not even manifestation. It's just self-development. Your next level. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? What do you want to do? Okay, now what do I need to get rid of in order to match the vibration of that person that I want to be?
Okay. I love it. Yeah. And it just all goes hand in hand, doesn't it? And I really love the comparison that you made between like manifestation being self-development. I've never really kind of connected the two, I guess, so directly, but yeah, it is, you know, part of it, isn't it? It's the same thing in a lot.
That's so funny that you say that. That is so funny that you say that because I always connect the two. But I think as a manifestation coach, when other people invite me to speak and do guest coaching, you know, the very basicness of manifestation is self-development. It's funny that you say that because I kind of assumed everyone thought that. I love that. It's such a different perspective, but it's true. And I think that in today's Instagram world and online world and, you know, female empowered world and business oriented entrepreneurial world, a lot of us are doing these manifestation self-development practices without even really knowing it, like affirmations work, gratitude work, even decluttering.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I love it. It's like the first step in your process, like in your practice. So, yeah. So it has its own spot kind of within the whole manifestation practice. So that's wonderful.
Out with the old, in with the new, absolutely. Right? That's exactly it.
This is why I love chatting with you.
I love talking about decluttering. I love it. I want to do, I don't know, I want to do something and talk about it even more because it is, I don't think it's talked about enough. Like we think of decluttering like, oh, spring cleaning or this, but no, you can consciously declutter your life to reach your next level. But that's the thing, you have to consciously do it. What's not coming with me to my next level? Oh, okay, get rid of it.
Yeah, that's my favorite question when it comes to decluttering. Yeah,
yeah.
I do it all the time. And I think like proof enough is, you know, that even if you declutter something small, even if you clean up like just the top of your desk, you have like, you just feel better. So that's like the energetic side of it. So there's proof, you know, it's all the proof that you need. So, you know, even if you do a little, you get that feeling. Imagine if you know, kind of simplified and decluttered everything. I mean,
you feel better. And that's the point. Manifestation is about feeling good. It's about feeling like your most aligned self, and you need to feel good. So when you activate those vibrations, the feel good vibes just from decluttering, you're going to manifest more of the feel good vibes, and you're just going to be in that space where you feel happy and aligned and everything flows easily. And I always say, you know, your outside clutter goes hand in hand with your inside clutter. So if I have a messy room, or, you know, if I haven't done laundry in weeks, or if things are piling up, bills are piling up, or paperwork is piling up, I feel very cluttered. I feel like I can't focus, I can't concentrate. So yeah, decluttering goes hand in hand with manifestation when we talk about future self and next level, but self-development in general, just to feel good, got to get done, right?
Yeah, I love it. Where can people find more of you? Where can they connect with you?
I am mostly on Instagram, and my handle is amanda.j.may, M-A-Y. But I'm also on the web, and it's amandamay.com. It's amandamay.com.
Awesome. And I'll make sure that we have all of those links right on the post to make it easy for people to connect with you. Yeah, we'll have to do a part 2 to this because I think we've just kind of touched on the surface.
I was just about to say I could talk about this all day. And maybe if we do a part 2, we could talk about like specific things you could do to manifest specific things.
I love it.
Like if you want to manifest a new car or your soulmate or more money, there's specific areas in your life that you could declutter to call these things into your world.
Let's do it. If anybody watching has a suggestion about what they want to manifest, drop that in the comments, either whether it's on Instagram or right here on the blog, and then we'll make sure that we can incorporate that into our next conversation. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Amanda. It's always so much fun chatting with you. And now we've got something to look forward to, part 2.
I love chatting with you. Thank you, Shauna. Thanks for having me. This is great. I love your blog. You're doing amazing things. You are wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we'll see you next time.